want you to remember something. The universe doesn't know the difference between good and bad, want or don't want. Basically, it just reads your vibration. And what you say and what you feel is, especially what you feel, is what the universe hears from you, and then it gives to you what that is. Fish are jumping, kind of weird. Not weird, but I'm talking and the fish are jumping. And as you see, I'm at the river and it's nighttime and it's gorgeous out here at night. I just love this spot. I like to come here normally during the morning hours when everything's just waking up and fresh. But I have to admit, I love the nighttime too. The river's so gorgeous and it's so quiet out here. Tonight's going to be a very simple message. I already recorded half of it and realized my recorder wasn't going. Oh my gosh, so here I go again. Welcome to day 7, 5 ways to make sure that you don't manifest money in your life. Wow, why would I be talking about that?
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Why would you want to know that? Well, the reason is maybe you're saying these things, and if money's something you want in your life, or you can apply, it doesn't have to be money, you can apply it to love, you can apply it to a job, you can apply it to anything. But if you use these kind of phrases, it's going to guarantee that you're not going to get very far with bringing in more of whatever you want. In this case, we're talking about money. Number 1, I can't afford that. I never can afford that. That'll never be in my budget. Wow. Okay. So if you say, I can't afford that, the universe is your very best friend. And the universe will say, she can't afford that. Make sure she or he will never afford that. That's not in my budget. Oh, make sure that's never in their budget. That's what they're saying. And the universe always wants to give us whatever we believe. So instead of using the phrase like, I can't afford it, you want to make sure that you think about what I'm talking about tonight and think about phrases that you can say instead. So instead of I can't afford it, it could be I'm not choosing to get that right now. Or this one feels really good. I can totally see myself doing that or having that. I am really excited for having that in my life. That's awesome. So when that, you can feel the energy of I can totally see myself having that, or I can totally see myself doing that, is much different than I can't afford it and I'll never afford it, right? Completely different. If you can see yourself doing that or having that, the universe is going to say, hey, she can see herself doing that and having that. Open the door to that. And then you don't necessarily have to know how it's going to happen. We get so caught up on thinking we know everything. We make this much amount of money, and so that's all we're locked into. When somebody came along and gifted you something out of the blue that you never expected, I mean, that happens. Things can come in magical ways. The universe knows how to do it, and we don't need to decide how that's going to happen. And in fact, most times, things never come the way we think they're going to come. Number 2, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money for that. Getting irritated with your kid when they ask for something. Why are you always asking me for things? You know I don't have money. Keep affirming you don't have money, and the universe will make sure you don't have money. Think of another phrase like, the money will be here when it's time for me to have that. Or the money will be here when it's time for you to have that. And then just trust that, okay? And just let it go. The third way, enough money. I don't need a lot of money. I just need enough money to get by. Why do people say that? Why do they think that is obviously somebody that has issues with money? Money is just an energy. It's the same thing as anything else. Everything is energy. So you don't have to say, I don't need a lot of money. I just want enough money to get by. You're going to just have enough money to get by. How much fun is that? I mean, I'm not saying that it's fun and that you need to have money to spend money, but it's sure nice to have it if you want it. So why would you just want to get by? Don't say that. Say, I'm open to receiving money in all known and unknown ways. That just feels so much more open, and any statement that feels limiting at all, you want to think about how you can switch that around. Number 4, I'm always broke. I never have extra money. I'm always broke. I never have extra money. Really? How limiting is that? The universe will surely make sure that that's your experience. So instead of saying I'm always broke, I never have money, I always have enough money, and I'm always open to more money. And the number 5 way, and basically this one is dedicated to our dear parents or whoever was the one that brought us up. Any of those limiting statements that we grew up with, like money doesn't grow on trees, you gotta work hard for money, money doesn't come easily. All of those kind of comments are so lack-filled. Don't believe your parents. I always say, and I have been saying for years, probably 20 years, I believe that money grows on trees, and believe me, I always look at the trees and look for money. What you seek is what you find. So I always say money grows on trees. I grew up with a lot of lack. But let's face it, a lot of our parents were in the Depression and experienced that. So they had a lot of that in their experience, and it's in their DNA. And of course it's passed into our DNA, but we can change our beliefs. We don't have to keep, oh, these fish are really jumping. We don't have to keep the beliefs of our parents. Our experience is completely different from our parents. So don't make your parents' experience of lack your experience of lack. Think of all of the things that just float out of your mind like boom, 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 that are lack-based, that are limiting, and think of ways that you can change those phrases around so you can start supporting yourself in a way that the universe perks up and wants to give to you. If you need help changing a thought around, comment in the comments below, and I'll do my best to help you think of new phrases that you can say. Then what's important is it's important for you to write these phrases down and be ready that next time you have the opportunity to say one of those lack-filled comments, that you use the one that you have created, the new one. The other thing that you can do that will really help you and the people around you is listen to other people. When they are saying those comments, you can tell them, you know what, a better thing to say instead of I can't afford that is I choose not to buy that right now and I'll get it when I'm ready to. And even if they don't want to hear that or believe it, it doesn't matter. You don't have to convince anybody to be positive or change the way they think. But when you say those things and you continue to say them when they are saying something, like you just say a statement after them, eventually you plant that seed and you're teaching them. In essence, you're teaching them. So they'll come around usually, but it helps more than hurts. So look at those 5 things. If you are seeing that those are things you say in your life, I want you to change them around, lickety-split, and remember what to say next time those opportunities come up. Believe me, when you start shifting what you say to a way that is more positive and more supportive, you will start seeing more flow. You will start seeing yourself getting more of what you want. And the biggest tip, give gratitude. Give thanks for what you do have, because that's the number one way to get the universe happy. It's like, you know, when you thank somebody and you're really truly grateful to them that they want to do more for you. It's the same thing with the universe. When you feel grateful and you're thankful to the universe just like, yes, right on, let's give more. Look at how good she's feeling, that she's getting so thankful and grateful, and it just wants to give more. So instead of seeing what you don't have, see what you do have and give thanks and gratitude. And you know I can't let you go until I do the selfie stick. Selfie stick. Isn't that gorgeous? I hope you're all having a gorgeous night as much as I am. The weather is gorgeous out here tonight. It's like 80 degrees. I think it's around 8:30 at night. And it's just beautiful out. I'm feeling so good. And you know why I feel good? Because I chose to take care of myself today. Yes, I worked. But I also, when I wasn't working, I truly took care of myself, and now I just feel like I feel so good. I hope I don't stay up too late though, because tomorrow I do need to get to yoga. Okay, everybody, have a wonderful night. I'm heading out myself. I think I need a cup of tea. So have a great night, many blessings, and enjoy life, because life is meant to be experienced in the most amazing ways. And that is the amazing message for tonight. And I'll see you all tomorrow on day 8 of 30 days and simple ways to improve your manifesting. See you all later.